This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And now the details. SWAT team nabs wanted man at Oakland's apartments. A man who was wanted by the St. Catherine police for murder and other serious crimes have been apprehended during a targeted operation at the Oakland's apartments complex in St. Andrew, police officials have revealed. Kevin McCollum was arrested after heavily armed members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the JCF Special Weapons and Tactical Unit, descended on the gated complex located along Constant Spring Road. The arrest was confirmed by JCF Senior Communications Strategist Dennis Brooks. "He is our number one man," one senior investigator said. McCollum, 26, was one of 4 wanted men listed by the St. Catherine North Police on January 10 this year. According to the police, he was wanted in connection with the killing of Rohan Brown on January 20, 2019, on Chins Avenue in the parish. 4 people shot, 3 fatally at a bar in St. Elizabeth. 3 men were shot dead at a bar in Elim District, St. Elizabeth, on Tuesday night. The victims have been identified as 30-year-old Denworth Teep, 33-year-old Fabian Medley, and 37-year-old Jeffrey Singh, all of Elim District in the parish. According to information provided by a representative of the police's Corporate Communications Unit, the CCU, about 10:30 p.m., Teep, Medley, Singh, and another man were patrons at a bar when they were pounced upon by gunmen traveling in a Toyota Voxy motor vehicle. The gunmen opened fire, hitting the 4 individuals. The police were alerted and all 4 men were taken to hospital, where Teep and Medley were soon pronounced dead. Singh succumbed to his injuries this afternoon. The other man is being treated in hospital. Investigations are ongoing. 18 years behind bars for man who chopped 2 young sisters. A man who chopped 2 young sisters at their home in Old Harbor, St. Catherine last year, after he failed to sexually assault one of them, has been sentenced to serve 18 years in prison. Timothy Tulloch, a 25-year-old resident of Marley Acres in Old Harbor, was sentenced in the St. Catherine Circuit Court last week. The convict, who was reportedly a neighbor of the girls, aged 11 and 13 years, had previously pleaded guilty to 2 counts of wounding with intent. The presiding judge sentenced Tulloch to 9 years on each count, which are to run consecutively instead of concurrently. This means that the convict is to spend a total of 18 years in prison. It was reported that on Tuesday, January 28, 2020, sometime after 9 p.m., the girls' stepfather left them at home in the Marley Acres community to go and meet their mother. Tulloch is believed to have gone to the house where the girls were, where he reportedly held the 13-year-old girl and was in the process of sexually molesting her when he was caught in the act by the other sister. In response, Tulloch allegedly became extremely violent and inflicted chop wounds to both girls before fleeing the scene. The girls' parents returned home and found them both badly injured. They were rushed to hospital where they were treated. The suspect turned himself into the police the following day and was arrested and subsequently charged. Alleged forex conman remanded. A Clarendon higgler who reportedly conned a woman after collecting payment for US $4,000 but only gave her US $135 was remanded on Tuesday when he appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The woman had reportedly agreed to purchase US $4,000 and had paid over Jamaican $420,000. The 52-year-old accused, Kenroy Wilson of Mapen, is charged with 2 counts of larceny by trick. According to police reports, on November 19, 2019, the complainant visited a bank in Kingston to purchase US dollars when she was approached by Wilson, who informed her that he could facilitate the trade. The complainant reportedly agreed and was given US $4,000 by the accused, and in return gave him Jamaican $420,000. It is further reported that a short while after, the accused changed his mind about selling the US dollars and took back his foreign currency and returned the complainant's money. Quickly after, he reportedly had a change of heart and decided to sell her the currency. He then handed her a stack of what appeared to be cash and collected her money and left. The complainant later checked the money that Wilson gave her and realized that she was only given US $135. She reported the matter to the police, and Wilson was arrested and charged after being pointed out in an identification parade. When the matter was mentioned on Tuesday, the court was informed that Wilson's attorney, Sanjay Smith, was requesting another mention date and that he plans to make a bail application. Consequently, another mention date was scheduled for September 28, and Wilson was remanded. Crawford slams government over entertainment reopening. People's National Party (PNP) Vice President Damian Crawford has lashed out at the government for not adequately planning the reopening of the entertainment sector, arguing that the move is not beneficial to the poor. Crawford, in his usual controversial style, claimed that the 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew time does not allow for the lower class citizens to maximize for the staging of events, as the reality is that partygoers and selectors had to get home an hour before the curfew to avoid prosecution under the Disaster Risk Management Act. But them a say, Crawford, you did say open. I did say for open with a plan. I never say for move like it's a cartoon country, declared the politician while speaking at a People's National Party divisional conference in St. Andrew. On July 1st, the entertainment industry was reopened, giving a much needed break to small and large scale events to be held, albeit under strict adherence to the COVID-19 protocols. But while the allowance for entertainment events have been a welcomed economic boost for many, Crawford remains adamant that the reopening of the sector was not designed to cater to the lower class citizens. 15-year-old boy held with illegal gun, charged. A 15-year-old boy has been charged following the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition in Shooters Hill in Harborview. The police report that about 3:25 p.m. on Monday, the teen was walking along a roadway when he ran upon seeing cops. He was accosted and searched. The police say a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol and 6 9mm cartridges were found in a bag he was carrying. He was taken into custody and later charged. His court date is being finalized. 37 road deaths in June, according to the Road Safety Unit. The Ministry of Transport and Mining Road Safety Unit, RSU, is reporting that 37 people were killed in 33 fatal crashes last month. According to the RSU, fatalities and fatal crashes increased by 37% and 38% respectively when compared with June of 2020. More than half of those who died in crashes during June of this year were motorcyclists and private motor vehicle drivers, each accounting for 27% of the road deaths. Pedestrians accounted for 11% of the road users killed during June, and private motor vehicle passengers made up 22% of the deaths. Males represented 92% of the road fatalities during this time. The RSU also reported that St. Catherine accounted for 30% of the road users killed during the month, Clarendon 19%, Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, and Westmoreland combined for 24%, Portland, St. Mary, and St. Anne 11%, while Kingston and St. Andrew also made up 11% of the overall road fatalities in June. 5 more COVID-19 deaths and 52 new cases. 5 more COVID-19 deaths have been recorded in Jamaica, increasing the tally to 1,101. 2 of the deaths were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 1 in Westmoreland, 2 in St. Catherine, 1 of which was previously under investigation. Meanwhile, there were 52 new cases with ages ranging from 2 to 86 years, pushing the total to 50,456, with 14,228 being active. Of the new cases, 23 are men and 29 are women. The majority of the new cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew with 15, followed by St. Anne and Westmoreland with 9 each. A total of 1,255 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 9.6%. In the meantime, there were 1,065 more recoveries, increasing the total to 34,764. Some 115 people are in hospital, with 23 being moderately ill and 11 critically ill. 4 more people are in government quarantine, while 44,495 are at home. And those were the stories making the news. Stay safe and have a pleasant evening. This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can keep up to date with our new uploads. Until next time, be the change that you wish to see